Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. All praises and glories definitely due, especially in the times we're living in. Much respect to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say, Shalom. All right, title of this lesson will be Old Destroying Mountain. That's from Jeremiah 51 and 25. We're going to go to that in a minute. Before we do, I'm going to play this video clip here, and then we're going to get into the scriptures. All right? So without further ado, let's play the video, shall we?
Riveting testimony, Dr. Quay. Appreciate the...
All right. Here we are here, Jeremiah 51, 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain. Now, mountain in the scriptures represents government, nations. Okay? This is why you people have to do your research, all right? The etymology of words. Okay? You have to get into, because again, you're dealing with allegories, metaphors, parabolic. Okay? You have to get into that throughout the scriptures. In the dark sayings, the parables, the prophecies. You understand, people? All right? So you have to get into the Hebrew, the Greek, the Latin, all right, Google, all right? So it's work, because usually every word in the Bible, every word has a number attached to it. You understand? And then it would have a meaning, whether in the Greek, the Hebrew, the Latin, okay? You understand? So you also need a Bible concordance besides going into the blue letter, all right? So again, it's talking about a government, a nation. Now, in particular, when you're reading certain scriptures, you know, pretty much it tells you who it's talking about, all right? Talking about a particular government and nation of people, all right? Like when we read Revelations, the 20th chapter, right? And the Lord is describing, you know, that he had a spiritual chain in his hand, and he placed this on a nation of people known as the dragon, the old serpent, which is that devil and Satan. Okay? So who's he talking about? The Edomites. Okay? He's talking about Edom, the nation of Edom, Mount Edom, Mount Esau. Okay? Much like what we read, okay? We'll come back to this. Let's see here. Let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 35. Okay? As a precept. All right? Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. See that? Mount Seir. Okay? Where the Edomites come from. Okay? You see, everywhere where he's at, here in America, Babylon the Great, Europe, wherever he's at, he's just pitching tent there. All right? So again, this is wherever he's pitching tent. All right? The Lord is saying to prophesy against it. Right? And what do we read here? Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord Yahweh. Right? So he's against Esau, Edom, the Edomites. Okay? And that is clear all throughout the scriptures. All right? So, you know, somebody walk up on you and tell you, you know, well, the Lord doesn't hate. Oh, really? Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated? That's not in the scriptures. All right? And the word hate means a great dislike. Do you understand that? That's what it means. Having a great dislike. All right? So he has no love for the Edomites. Okay? It's that simple, people. All right? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O Mount Seir, right? So again, it's talking about the nation of Edom, wherever they pitch tent. I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. See that? You understand? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Okay? Look up the word perpetual, people. It means never ending, everlasting, continuous. You understand that? As in, for the past 529 years here in the Americas, Esau has had his foot upon our necks. Okay? And who am I talking about? The children of Israel. All right? The lost sheep. Okay? And that's who the Lord is coming for. And that's what the scriptures are all about. The scriptures are not universal. Okay? They're not universal. Okay? They're for the Israelites. By Israelites, the prophets, given unto the prophets through the angels from the Most High Yahweh. Okay? You understand that? This is the Lord's movie. This is not Esau's movie. This is the Most High. He's the director. He's the producer. He's the writer. All right? He's the potter and we're the clay. You understand that? Okay? So, again, perpetual means, you know, he's never taking your foot off your necks, and he hasn't. All right? That perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. Now, he refers to you all as what? Aboriginals, natives, indigenous people, blacks, Hispanics, Negroes, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Haitians, all corporate names. What, you're going to find those names in the scriptures? No, the Lord deals in nations. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and by the way, we're scattered into all nations, okay? And that's through the dispersions, the splits of the kingdom, plus the Atlantic slave trade. We're scattered into all nations. So we have Israelites that are going to look like those nations. Some are going to look like Edomites, okay? Moabites, who are the Chinese. Some are going to look like Ishmaelites, Arabs. Some are going to look like Anamites, which are the Japanese. Do you understand, people? Why? Because we were scattered, okay? And the seed of Israel, women have no seed. So the progenitor, okay, of the seed is the male, okay? And we were scattered into all nations. So when an Israelite got together with a heathen woman of those nations and they had children, guess what? That is the seed of Israel. You understand? You get that, people? All right? And that's all in the scriptures for your understanding. All right? All right. So, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity, right, that their wickedness had an end. See that? See that? Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee, right, prepare Mount Seir, Esau, Edom, the Edomites, unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Now, how will the Lord cleanse the land? Okay, how will he do that? Go to Numbers as an example. All right, precept. Numbers, what is that? 35, 33, 34. The last two verses. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the blood, right, cannot be cleansed. Right? The land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein. All right? So who shed the blood of the Israelites? Right? The house thief cometh but to steal, kill, destroy, to rape, rob, commit murderous genocide. Right? Who did that? The stealing of our lands, wealth, resources. Who did that? Esau, Edom, right? 1492 when Columbus came here, right? That's what started the party, the Atlantic Slave Trade Party with the Northern Kingdom. Yes, it did, right? Okay. He put 1,100 of the tribe of Ephraim onto 4 Spanish ships and shipped them back to Seville, Spain. Only 300 survived the trip. We know that mostly to be women that were raped. But thus, they were put on auction blocks and thus began the Atlantic slave trade. There you go, people. All right? And he was an Edomite. All right? And they celebrate him, right? Okay? All right. We'll be right back with part 2. Shalom.